Hi guys, I'm Valery Ropp.
And I'm Bernadette Hiebert.
And we're with Elite Real Estate. And we are just going to go over some different terms today. There's different types of loans, like a VA loan is a veteran's loan, and that is for past vets, people in the military now, or
and
you have a spouse.
Yeah, their spouses also can benefit from those VA loans as well.
And the great thing about those is you avoid the PMI, which is the private mortgage insurance, because you don't have 20% down. They also don't require you to put anything down. They ask for the sellers to help with a lot of that.
Yeah.
But we have specific loans for that and specific lenders that are very, very knowledgeable in those areas. Shout out to Crystal Miller. There's other ones in town.
Primary residential.
Right.
Yeah.
We also have like rural development loans. Okay, a rural development loan is ones that are specifically little boundaries outside city limits. McPherson in our area has, the whole town is kind of rural development, where in Hutchinson it has to be, you know, like north of 56 and into South Hutch and just some different boundary lines, but the lender will be able to tell you. But if you find one in those areas, it's a 0% down, and it's really nice, but it does have requirements because it's a government loan, so it has to appraise out, and it also has to have inspections, and the inspections have to be specifically for a rural development loan.
And then we also have like FHA loans.
Right, which is another government loan.
A lot of people get those just because, one, you don't have to put very much down. A lot of them are like 3%. Like she said, it is a government loan, so you have a certain appraiser that will go out and check the property. If there's anything that, like as far as issues with the property or anything like that, then they'll have the seller pay for all that kind of stuff. Really good loan if you don't have a lot to put down, or maybe your credit score is a little bit lower. That's
challenging.
Yeah, that's another reason you can do an FHA loan. Then we also have conventional loans, which is the normal loans a lot of people get. And a lot of people think with a conventional loan you have to have 20% down, which isn't always the case.
No.
There's a lot of lenders now. You can do like 5%, 10%.
Well, you can do like 3.5%. And then, you know, people will think, well, I don't have to put anything down on these loans. It's a 100% loan, so I shouldn't have to put anything down, which you don't. But you have to remember, a lot of times people forget there's closing costs, and that's the money associated with the loan. So the lender is providing you a service, so there's different amounts that come along with that, and that's where you ask for sometimes the sellers to help with closing costs, or you just have to know that you're going to have to come out of pocket for some of them a little bit, even if it was a 0% down, and that can be anywhere from another 3 to 5%. And just don't be surprised.
Yeah, and depending on what type of loan they
Right.
get too, sometimes the seller can pay for most of the closing costs. Sometimes, you know, the buyer has to pay.
And that's why we also do events every month at Elite, so you can come in, get to know, like, and trust us, get your questions answered, and see if there's someone that you get along with.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you. Holler at us.
Yeah.
Click like and share.
All right, bye.